In 1 Samuel chapter 18, Saul's jealousy comes to the surface. The moment he hears women sing, Saul has struck down his thousands and David his 10,000s. So angry and jealous is Saul that he says, what more can he have but the kingdom? In other words, Saul is saying, David has their attention, he has their praise, he has their hearts. He might as well try for the throne. And in verse 9, when we read of Saul's jealous statement, the text says, and Saul eyed David from that day on. The word translated eyed is an interesting one. The idea is that Saul looked on David with a crooked eye or a sinful eye. It was a way of saying that Saul looked for opportunities to harm David. And in this chapter alone, there are 5 private, secret attempts on David's life by Saul. The first 2 attempts are with a spear, while he was in a fit of rage brought on by a harmful or disturbing spirit from God. This is not the first time we've seen this harmful spirit from God come upon Saul. We saw it happen back in chapter 16, but I want to make 2 points about this. First, Saul's jealousy and anger come before this disturbing spirit comes upon him. So this is not an evil spirit of jealousy or an evil spirit of anger. Saul cannot, nor can you, blame being jealous or angry on anyone else but yourself. Saul is responsible for the jealousy, not a demon. In other words, the devil didn't make him do anything. In this society in which we live, where everyone is the victim, we naturally make Saul or ourselves the victim here. But God doesn't play by the current narrative. He knows exactly the intention of your heart. And you might be able to manipulate other people, but not God. And that is what we see with Saul. His jealousy and anger led him to manipulative maneuvers to try and get David killed, all because Saul was afraid of David. And here's the thing. It was David's righteousness that was threatening to Saul. You know you're in a bad, rebellious place when someone else's humility and other fruit of the Spirit make you proud, angry, or jealous. And so is that you today? Does that describe your disposition? Angry because of someone else's holiness? Well, if you are, you're in bad company, but you don't have to stay there. As you pray today, please remember Stan Scroggins and his family, our missionary coordinator in the Philippines. And also remember the Insignia Life Word broadcast that's heard throughout Tanzania.